Oh, I see volume being built here. Our 43 short that we re-entered. Yeah, we could have got a little better price. This should cut the market, hopefully. Our stop is above us at 50-50. Well, the G period didn't make a very big range. The G period's range was only from 41 and a quarter to 44. I don't know what to think about that. That's a real tight range. And now we have the H period opened up. I'm thinking that that's a positive. That there's some questions. Well, not questions, but there's just some pause, and I don't see any reason why we wouldn't fill the gap below us, or at least test the 8 period low. If there was any buying coming in with this pause, or if there was buying to come in, you would think that it would, have come in on the short rally from the lows at 40 up to this 44 area, but so far no. So we'll stick by our original idea and stay short this market and look for a breakdown below the FG period lows. Well, we're moving in the right direction. We got up as high as 44.75. Didn't get to 45.50 or 45.25 where the 50% retracement was. But I think this market's in trouble now. We break below these lows, and it'll be interesting to see what happens at 38. There's not a lot of speed associated with this move, though. It's just grinding lower. The range of the last two periods have been small. The F period range was large, relatively speaking, comparatively speaking, and we have another F period range of approximately 8 points or so. That'll take us below the 38 level. We only have 3 points to go to get there. So I think the destination is the gap, and that would change my outlook for our target at 24, I'd say 21 to 24. That's our target. 21, 24. If we can get down there, that'll make a nice trade. We're going to take the 40.75s, 40.50s, 40.75s out and look for a retracement. Well, we took the 40.75 simply because the XLF is not diverging like is diverging compared to the E-mini S&P. It's not making lower lows, and the E-mini S&P is. And sort of lethargic action down here at the 39s. Couldn't even get to the 38s. The profile's not elongated. Doesn't look like a balancing market though either. It looks like it wants to break down. The J period just opened up. Let's see if we can get a little rally in the J period. The 60. The 61% retracement is 42.50. The 50% is 41. The 76 is 43.50. So let's see if we can get somewhere around the 42.50 area for a short. Otherwise, we'll get back in hopefully before it continues breaking down. It'd be nice to get a better price than 40.75 though. Boy, there's just no momentum to the pullbacks. When the pullbacks occur, you get these blocks of trade. 31. I mean, this is terrible. We're going to take the 40.50 short. We're short again. 40.50. Our stop is let's make it 45.50. I just don't know what to say about these really small ranges, besides the fact that after several small range periods, there's a good probability we get a large range period. That's one thing I learned back in the early days. Small range days give birth to large range days, and large range days or periods give birth to small range days or periods. Let's see. And of course, that's all relative. So far, we're doing much better trading the rotations. The quietness of the market, though, is challenging, but so far we've been on the right side of most of the rotational trades. Now, if I could do that during a day where the intraday rotations are 10 points instead of 4 or 5 points, that would be just wonderful. See, there's a good example. We didn't even get anywhere close to any significant retracement. We didn't even get to the 50% retracement before we had a little push down here. Now, if it breaks below the I period low, which we're just about right at here, then you miss that rotation down. But typically, I see rotations hit at least the 61 or 76 area. Quite often, between the 61 and 76 is a reasonable rotation in the E-mini S&P, unless you have a swift-moving trend day down. Today we have a trend day so far, but it's not swift-moving; it's just slow and grinding. We're going to take the 3850s out. We're going to look for a re-entry here. We're adding gains at every rotation here, but the delta looked like it was getting large and looked like it was getting just a little overextended compared to what we've been experiencing thus far today, and we're right at the 38 area. So hopefully we have an ability to get back in on a retracement here. And of course, there's a lot of volume building here that should act as temporary support, maybe for a rotation back towards the J period. Halfway up would be in the 40s, low 40, 41. Boy, we got out of that trade prematurely. Jeez, that's a risk you take, son of a bitch. We're going to short the 37 and a quarter, short 37 and a quarter. Our stop is a J period high at 41. Let's change that to 41.25, 41.50. This market's interesting in the sense that you certainly have to be flexible when you get out, and if you don't sense you're getting a retracement, you just have to get back in, even though it's a lower price, and you sacrifice, some profit if you really want to maximize on the next rotation down. That's what makes it difficult. Same as in an uptrend, even in a fast-moving market where your retracements are limited to a point or two. It's very difficult to get back in. But I think we're on the right side of this market. I think the 30 area, the M period high, or is that the I period high of March 31st? The I period high of March 31st to 1330. That could be an area where there could be some resistance. That was a selling block. That was support. That was a selling block that took March 31st down to the closing low in the teens, and then the next day it gapped up. So that would probably become support. 30 would be an area that I'd love to get out of these 37s. We're going to change our stop from 41.50 and put it at 40. I was thinking 40, 45. Then I was thinking 42. 43 is a compromise. Stick it to 43. I might change it to 45, but 43 gives a little room for retracement if we do get one. And I changed my mind on that. We're going to keep it at 41.50. 41.50. Yeah, we just ran a retracement. We're definitely putting our stop at a different location. We're going to put our stop at 45. 45 is our stop. That's above the 76.4 retracement from the last leg. It's also a couple ticks above the H period high. The K period just opened up about halfway in between the J period. First in this trade, 38.50. That might be a mistake. I have mixed emotions about this because the K period still has about 10 minutes left to go, and there is resistance up there at 40.75. It's just the price action on NYSE tick and the XLF is diverging from the norms. We're going to reverse 38.50 long. 38.50. We might not stay in this trade a real long time. We'll have to see what the NYSE tick does. We could get up to the I period high at 43 though. Our stop on this is probably below us at 36. 36 is our stop. We're short 38.50. Got out of the longs. Filled on that trade at 39.50. We're looking at the 40 and a half, but we didn't get filled at 40 and a half by the time we actually got filled. 39 and a half. Plus we had a distraction with the cat. 38.50 looks like we're going to probably break down into the K period low. The K period could only get up to 41, and the L period opens up in about a minute. I think we're heading lower to break the lows. That retracement happened to be up at the 50% retracement line, and that was all it could get. That was probably the biggest retracement in this range so far today. Our stop on this 38.50 is Oh, the stop on the 3850 is 41, right above us. Change the stop on that. I'm going to move it up to the I period, just above the I period high, which is a little bit higher than that. It's 4250. Stop at 43. Well, the L period made a double bottom with the J period. The tick made a new low, but the price didn't make a new low, so I'm a little bit concerned about this short of 38.50. But we're going to keep our stop. We might lower our stop. We're going to produce this video and keep it at 43 for now, but I might move it as low as 41.